Little man and I are out today. Of course, Amy and Nikki and Doodlebug. And we are finally not going into the wind straight so I can video. And we're going a different direction than he's been. So he's not positive where we're going. I don't think we've gone all the way around this crop before. That's a boy. Good boy. He's gotten used to sprinklers. I know that this one isn't working because there are a whole bunch of trucks over parked by the motor. And it's way across the field anyway. Good boy. You ready to walk? Let's walk a little bit. Now let's walk like you're going somewhere. Walk on. There's a good boy. Strides. That's right. And he's listening, listening, listening. Walk on. That's right. Good boy. And the dogs wonder why we aren't headed for the pond so that they can get a drink. Walk on. That's a good boy. We're maybe supposed to have some rain this afternoon, and there's sure some dark clouds on our north horizon. And interesting clouds straight above us. Let's see if I can quietly get up there so you can see. Very soft and fluffy clouds. They don't look like rain clouds. It's always interesting to me to watch where there looks like there's smoke going up in the air. Very often around here, it's from a diesel starting up. Can you walk on a little bit? That's a boy. Good boy. Walk on. That's it. Look at those dogs getting way ahead of you. You should be embarrassed. Yes, you should be embarrassed. And a vehicle coming along. He's not slowing down at all. I'm glad we're clear over here. Nikki! Don't like it when Nikki goes to chase vehicles or get close to them. We've lost too many dogs to vehicular traffic. Not the fault of the vehicular traffic. But this cute little fluffy doodlebug that's sitting right next to me is the one that taught everybody to chase cars. Nobody chased cars until she arrived. And then, all of a sudden, because she was chasing cars, everybody else did too. Tippy has finally gotten over it. Amy does it on rare occasions. Brennan chats with them about it and says, don't do that. That's how you end up flat on the road. I really hope that the dark that I'm seeing over there on the horizon is just dirt blowing. Not on the horizon, it's only a mile or so away. Oh, there goes a great big bunny. Outfoxing my dogs. It went back and got the dogs. It ran over to the dogs and said, "Hey, here I am." And then it ran into a culvert. So smart rabbit. Can we walk on a little bit? We're going to be out here until about 3 o'clock. I have an appointment in town. You got to keep moving, buddy. Walk on. This horse is so relaxed while he's driving that he is willing to stop and poop or walk on and poop, and he is willing to stop and pee. And that means there's a big lot of trust there. Nope, I'm looking over at the junk pile, and Amy's tail is going about 1,000 miles an hour. That means she smells rabbit or something worth chasing. We've always, because she has a short tail, we call her the helicopter tail. Now, the ditch is very deep right here. I'm kind of hoping we can just slide by without having to go on the road up here. Most years we can't, but it looks like this year we have enough room. No, I think we can get through there, buddy. And I'm hoping, if the weather holds and things are good, that I can take him to town this weekend. The dogs have fun in the junk piles over there. Always rabbits to chase. Buddy, I think we're going to have to go back on the road. There is a post in the middle of where we need to walk. Well, I guess we can walk down here. Sideways. Walk right on. Good boy. Yes, it's a big metal post. I don't think we want to take that on. Yes, a good boy. Yes, you haven't seen this stuff up close, have you? Say, oh my goodness, what is that? Now let's go to the left a little bit so we miss the culverts, please. 2 culverts. Can't really see much of the end of them, which is probably good. It means that he's not going to have heart palpitations over it. Some do, some don't. He does not seem to mind the culverts. And I really think that what happened to Gale is that either a snake came up out of one of the holes in the pasture, or a burrowing owl came up out of there, because he is very conscious of holes and very afraid of them. And he's so good about missing them, I'm not sure I want to stop him from being that way. Should we go up on the road? Can you pull us up there? Oh, what a big boy. Little man, now that we're on good solid ground, how about if we pick up a trot? Let's working trot. Good boy. Now, because this is a 2-lane road, we need to be on our own side of the road. What a good boy. Yes, we have another half mile to go on this road, and then we'll turn down another one. And I would go north, going out of here off this road, but it looks to me like they have cattle turned out, which means there are hot wires, and I don't know where the hot wires run, so I don't want to find out. With a carriage, I would much rather find out in a truck. So I guess I'll go out to the north today. And the wind has shifted a bit, and so we're driving into the wind now. What a good boy. And because we'll be driving in town, we'll have a bun bag on, so I need to get him used to that before we go to town. Keep moving. If he were terribly barn sour, then I would be heading for town with him one of these days. No, we're not going to go left, sweetie. We're going to go to the right, or we're going to go to the left, not to the right. Boy, they really dug this thing out and made quite a mess there. And the and the culvert is completely blocked. Seems like that was hardly worth doing. Come here. So this big couple of white tanks tends to be a little scary. So we are going to go this way. Thankfully, the motor is off today. That's a good boy. Biggest problem we've had with these white tanks is that the rabbits get in underneath them. When they come shooting out when I'm driving, it makes for an exciting time. What a good boy. Like your dad, you love just going out for a walk. Let's working trot. Nope, I want a working trot. I want a working trot. We're not going to fly. That's your pull. like a big swan up there. And when we've needed them the most, we see angels in the clouds. Do not have to chase the dog. I know you like to chase Nikki particularly. She gets right in front of him and I can't see her. And the dogs are not very happy because I didn't go by the pond, so they couldn't get a drink. But what they don't know is there's basically nothing left in that pond. Keep a nice working trot for me. So in a working trot, the hind foot lands in the print of the front foot. And it takes practice for them to do that, although my horses seem to do it very naturally. In a slow trot, the hind foot is not going to quite meet the print of the front foot. And in a trot on, it will either pass by to the outside or pass by in a straight line. My horses tend to widen out in the back end and do a pass by, which is just fine with me. Keep moving. I want to go straight instead of following the crop. It's a little closer to 4 miles. Nope, I know okay, you have gone this way before because you want to get over there. Nope, we're going to go straight down this road. Nope. You're 3. I make the decisions. For the rest of your life, I make the decisions. You're getting kind of laggy here. Working trot. Well, going this direction, going out of the wind, I'm too hot. Going the other direction, I wish I'd zipped up my sweatshirt. I don't think there is any getting it right around here. If there weren't so much digging going on, I would have him up on the middle and us on the tracks. But there have been so many creatures digging holes. That's a boy. Nope, I want you right in the middle. That's a boy. Good boy. And I can do this with them right up until everything starts growing like crazy, and then we have so much growth on the center that it's very difficult for them, and I can't see the holes. Down here, it's pretty bare, so I can see if there are any holes up above or up ahead. We are so blessed to have the farmers that allow us to do this. One of them says to me, "Well, I know where you went today. Followed your tracks." It's a lot smoother when he stays on the center and we get to be on the sides. And I consider them broke when I can get them to go down the center consistently. What a good boy. Keep it up. And we would turn and go down the field but I have seen some hellacious badger holes in that part of the field. So we are not going to go there. What a good boy. That's a boy. No, now I've got you right where I want you. And if I didn't have ground dogs with me, that would be Amy and Nikki, I could go out and get the mail. But that's not going to happen. There's a big truck down the road. So we're going to have to decide. We may end up going over in the field after all. Oh, I know it's sunny and nice out, isn't it? Let's working trot. Now that truck is sitting still. And that can be as alarming to the horses as a vehicle that's moving. If it has been moving and suddenly stops, then that's very scary because that's what predators do. They will be moving along and then they stop and get ready to pounce. We don't like that part. We'd just soon skip that pouncing part. So when a car is moving along and then suddenly stops, or a bicycle or a motorcycle, then all of a sudden it becomes something to be concerned about. Whereas, if it's just parked, and I think that is just parked, we should be able to go right by it without a thought. At least that's my hope. And he's seen the truck. It's a good boy. I don't see anyone behind us. And because I'm coming up to what might be a hazard, I'll shorten my reins before I get there. Yes, Doodlebug, no, I'm not going to pet you right now. Yes, I love you. No, I'm not going to pet you right now. I'm busy. And she's used to being petted partly because usually I drive with my left hand and video with my right hand. Today, I'm doing it the other way around. Keep moving. It's a good boy. Yeah, there's a truck up there, isn't there? What do you think of that? I want you to stay to this side of the road, please. And it's running. Maybe I'll shorten my reins just a little more. Nope, it's just sitting there running, no human in it. No, we're not going through the puddle. Look, Amy's going right by it. That's kind of a noisy engine, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Good boy. Yes, there's a motor over there that's running. You have to go between two of them. Working trot. He wanted a working trot straight away once he got past that. I wasn't going to let him because it was somewhat of a fear response. So he had to wait until I was ready. A nice little 4-mile jaunt. Hey. When I take my youngsters out, I never take them out in a smooth snaffle. I always take them out with at least a slow twist snaffle on. I can be very light with my hands, but when things start to get exciting, I need something so that I can get their attention. What a good boy. That's right. And I'll cluck in rhythm with what I want them to do. We're almost to the walk-home gate. But he knows that when he comes in, then after he gets worked, he gets some grain. Come on, we're almost there. A little bit farther. He says, oh, there's the gate, then I can slow down. All right, now you can walk. So we're going to walk on home from here. You guys have a great day. Walk on like we're going somewhere. Have a great one, everyone.